ओ गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुस्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पगः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय गोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगत्। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। बोल भाई हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हरे हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे मुरारे हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण देव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। अरे भाई हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। 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 अरे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। अरे भाई हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Govinda Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, 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 Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर हरि ओम। We are on chapter 6, which is the Dhyan Pradhan Adhyay, and after many months we are going into it. I'll just recap a few points. See, as I always say, the very basic desire of someone is to settle down. I want to settle somewhere. And settling means that state of I, where I don't have to think about what will happen to me after some time in the future. Number 1 point. Where future is not my area of worry. Well, I'm in temporary job. I'm still not settled. Why? Because still I think how long I can't work like that. In marriage, I am still not settled. That means when I think of my partner, I think in future, how will I live? This is called not settled. Hai. So when you think about the future, and in the future you see yourself as lost somewhere, that is called I am not settled in particular area. Second thing about the settling point is that in present, I don't want to be anxious about anything. Therefore, I have a farmhouse. I go there and relax on Sundays. Here the farmhouse are there. So every Sunday I go and relax. Relax means I have no anxiety of any action. I don't want to become anxious about something. I don't want that I have to perform this work, that work. Third thing about settling is I don't want to have any regret of what I did, what I did not. This I is pulled in these three directions. Future, it has fear. Present, it has anxiety. And past, it has regret. And fourth thing about this I'm made to feel small sometimes. I feel that I have a complex with that person. Complex means when I see him better than me, I'm not happy about it. If you see somebody better than you and you are happy about it, then you see your own extension in him. But when you see somebody better than you and you are unhappy, that's called complex. I don't want to see in myself in a complex. I am satisfied with duplex. Triplex are also there. Triplex, quadriplex, it is complex. Duplex. क्या है? This is the fourth point. Even if if somebody is very good, I should be very happy to say. And if somebody is not good than me, I should have sympathy. I should not have complexity in my mind that he is better than me, why I am like that. Or he is worse than me, I am better than him then. That should not be that. This is the fourth point. Fifth point about I settling is that I want to be little limitless. Limitless, that means I don't want to have any limitation on me. Limitlessness is called absence of fear. I don't want to have any fear in me. Fear means something is limiting you, therefore what limits you is the cause of your fear. Something, so supposing somebody insults you and you feel very bad, then you'll be afraid of going to that person because you feel he insults me. Why? Because in front of him I have to feel limited. So this feeling of limitation and feeling of fear are synonymous. And feeling of limitlessness and fearlessness is synonymous. Nobody wants that I should be scared. I am scared. This is fifth point, I think. Fifth point. I want to be limitless. Last but second last, I don't want to die. It's not very happy feeling I want to die. Gurudev went somewhere in America, somewhere, and that person in America, he said, Mr. Swami had come to die. Today. To die. Gurudev, I'm not come to die. Today. Today. They say like that. So I don't want to just lie. I want to be immortal. I don't want to lie. One more feeling. I don't want that anybody should affect me a lot. I don't want anybody should, play upon my mind. This is 6th or 7th. I don't want somebody to operate on my mind that he is very sad, therefore I am also sad. I don't want to become kite of anybody's strings. I want to be free. Kitni achhi baat. I can love, but I don't want to be bound by that. I can serve, but I don't want to be helpless. I can help, but I can't be helpless by helping you. If you think in your mind these things you want, if you think. This is 7th point. 8th point is, whatever is happening outside, I want to be above the situation. I want to see it as something which is happening, and I want to have a control over it. I don't want to be pushed by the situation. I am in my own cell. I am settled in myself. Situation should not be tormenting, disturbing for me. Howsoever may happen in the outside world, but I should not be very much affected by that. Otherwise, same story I told you about lottery thing, if you remember that. 2 friends were there, one had lottery of 1 million. And he said to his friend, I cannot tell my wife because she is quite, moody and she doesn't have any balance. You go and give the news. So he went to the wife of the husband, with that friend. He said, hello, Bhabhi ji. He said, huh? He said, can I give you some, supposing you get 1 million lottery, what will you? He said, I'll give you half to you. And he fainted. World has its own ups and downs, rise and fall. कोई हमको बहुत पीस न डाले कहीं पे. हम खुश हैं जैसे हैं. आपको न्यूज़, give me bad news, good news, I am fine. Good news is also fine, bad news is also fine. That means there is not much movement in the eye. These 8 points are called Dhyan Ashtang. Settlement Ashtang of 8 limbs of being Sthairiyam. Aham Sthairiyam. I'll not revise it. If you say I'll revise it, well, I don't know. Please move ahead and complete the chapter, please. You have hardly 6-7 days. Whole 7 days will go in division. Then on last day you will say, okay, let's go to next verse. No. This chapter will be completed. This I am not saying. देखो इसका मजा लो आप. क्या है? We want to settle ourselves. Don't do something. And when you say, no, today I am unsettled, it is not that situation is very bad or something. Maybe situation may be fine. Still one aspect of the situation may unsettle everything. Unsettled means fear has come for something. Anxiety has come in the I don't know how will I work today. Regret has come why I did like that. I am affected by somebody very badly. Somebody responded in such a manner that, or did not respond, or respond, that I'm very much affected by that. My whole mind is gone bonkers. I don't know what kind of person I am, but I'm not in a frame of mind. Or I'm very, very happy today. I am so happy my blood pressure has shot up. I'm so happy today. I'm very, very happy today. Too much happiness is also not good. And you understand, it affects your health, excitement. This is not the right way of understanding. Settling means the I should not be moving from one limitation to another limitation, from one compulsion to another compulsion. I have to be sad, I have to work. Most of the time we have to. This have to attitude has to go. I have to live here. I have to talk to that person. I have to, go to the office. It's not that I'm going office out of joy. Most of it is I have to work. I have to talk. I have to listen to the talk. I have to. So we are moving from one have to another have to. And this compulsion of moving from one to another, choicelessness in your experience of the world, this is called worldliness. Choicelessness in experience of the world is called worldliness. You are choicelessly experiencing sadness. You are choicelessly experiencing easing mind. You are choicelessly experiencing your ahankar. Moment you exert your choice, this I saw in Gurudev. He came in Kanpur one day. I was sitting and one boy came. He may be 2-3 years old. He was playing with Gurudev, stroking his beard and everything. And the host said, Gurudev, lunch is ready. So I was here. The dining table was here to walk. And in between us, a lot of people were sitting, so there was a curtain. So the moment Gurudev said, he gave that child to somebody. And he walked. This child wanted, Gurudev didn't turn and see. Once also. Forgot everything. You will not believe, many times he used to come to Siddhavadi. And during Siddhavadi, oh my God, engineering will come. This is not right. This has to be done like that. This brick is put here. Why have you put this plant here? So much involvement as if. Moment he left out the gate, no talk about Siddhavadi. As if nothing is existing like that. Totally detached. When you have a choice of not thinking and then you think, then you are called free from that thinking. I can still stop thinking, but still I am thinking, just I am playing. That is called playing. When you have the choice of not doing something and you can stop at will, but still you are doing it, that is called playing. But you have no choice of stopping and still you are doing that, you are bound by that thing. This aham, I hope, I say I am living. Living is a verb. And when I say it's a verb is in time and space. That means I am moving in time and space. That means if you are moving in time and space, others are also moving in time and space now. Now you will be affected by others also. Like you are driving, they say how long you will take? Only half an hour, but depends on the traffic. You cannot totally guarantee by 20 minutes I will be here if the traffic is more. I don't know. I'll try my best. But it can take 25 minutes, it can take maybe 15-20 minutes. It depends on the traffic. An accident is there and I went to Etiquini hospital and almost 1.5, 2 hours was stuck up somewhere, and snail's speed the traffic was moving. Because many cars were there. And you can't run out of the car also. I don't know how do they function. In China there was a traffic jam for 100 kilometers once. 100 kilometers is the world record. You can't run away from the car also. I don't know if there is a long traffic jam, a few hours, how they go for eating and washroom, etc. Such long traffic jams are there, I'm just thinking. Please let me know later on. Or you need to eat something, or you are thirsty, or somebody is sick inside, he needs medication. When you have put yourself in time and space, others will also be in time and space, and you will be conflicted and confronted. My point is this here. Therefore, please remove ing. Ing? Who is Chinese? When Chinese girl used to come, Ing, her name was. Ing. Still is there. Ing. 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 How are you? Ing. Somebody was calling him, how? What's your name? Hmm? He said, what's your name? He said, I'm asking, what's your name? Well, Then his name was O-N-G. Moment you put yourself in this Einsteinian framework of time and space, moment you have allowed, now other aham, others' life, others' ways, will now make you an easy victim. He said this to me. He asked me that. He didn't allow me to work, or he allows me to work. We both are made for each other. Acha? We are mad for each other. After marriage, we are mad because of each other. What's the difference? अब आप हमको बताओ ये बात, अब आपको एडजस्ट करना पड़ेगा. आपकी ट्रैफिक है. You have a traffic of I now. You are in the film. Traffic of I. 3 desires we have. First is we are living, second is we are knowing, and third is we are enjoying. And all 3 moments you put yourself in a verb, after that you are at the mercy of 100 principles around you. You have lost your settled life. You have not settled. You cannot be settled now. Lost. Your aham cannot be settled. You are now up and down. I wanted to do the work, but he stopped me. What can I do? I wanted to go there, but he said, I am not coming with you. I only said that I am coming for you only. Let's go, both of us go to the botanical garden. Not it's our anniversary, marriage anniversary is there. So let us put on the same dress as we had put on when I saw you first in the botanical garden. And whole day he said that he will come. Now it's 6 o'clock, he is saying he won't come. He has office work. Why doesn't he marry boss, etc. when he has to marry? I can't understand these men, They're so difficult at times. I can't understand that. Oh my God, oh man. So, I prepared my saris, I prepared everything, and then he is now busy with his laptop all the time. I can't understand. I'm fed up of these people. I cannot live anymore. Up see you are at the mercy of somebody. The moment you are at the mercy of somebody, then you have lost your settled life. And therefore Vedanta says, please stop living. Don't live. Moment you are in verb, you will be caught up by some ing. And therefore, from living, come to the seer of living. And meditation will come later on. First, you have to hear what is that living. And therefore, first to five chapters are Shravanam, and then came Dhyanam after that. I have taken all these things. I am trying to acclimatize myself with the chapter. Otherwise, you will get a jolt. What is this? Which chapter? What chapter? Which slok is going on? Which slok we were in? Second or first? I don't know. Where is my copy? That also I don't know where is my copy. I have brought Bhagavad book. And in Swamiji chants I see also. Bhagavad is there. Yesterday I had told that we will have Bhagavad Gita. And yesterday was not Bhagavad, I told yesterday that we will have Bhagavad Gita today. Anyway, tomorrow you can make, don't worry. Just remain settled. When I say life, what is the meaning of coming from living to life? Living to life means, please note my point, I am not objectifiable. Moment I say, anything which is living, it can be objectified as this. I am not objectifiable. When I am not objectifiable, then I cannot be in the time and space. I have nowhere to go, I have nowhere to come from, I cannot work, I cannot, enjoy. Any verb needs a doer done. Any object is required to work upon. I am talking to somebody. I am speaking to somebody. I am eating something. There is a movement. But if there is a movement, then who will see it? The seer of that is called the self, which is being talked from 2nd to 5th chapter in various ways, which is not objectifiable, which is not in space and time, which is not workable, which is not worker, which is not going, which is not coming, which is not thinking, which is not laughing, which is not crying. It is as it is, it will be as it is. This is not said in 6th chapter. This is all said in earlier chapters. 6th chapter is for imbibing it. After listening to this, if my responses don't change, that means knowledge is being obstructed by my own samskar. There is obstruction in understanding, obstruction in internalizing. So what shall I do? You observe more, don't do for a half an hour. Just see here. Just be what you are. And get out of the body. And get out of living. And get out of enjoying. And get out of, third verse, second verse, knowing. Remove all ings. Just be without ing. See, you are the same yesterday and same today and same when you are sad, same when you are happy. If you are not same, it's shame. Who went? I don't know. Who went? Something went. What happened from yesterday to today? No, we have gone from one day to another day. You have not gone. Day has gone through you. You have not gone through the day. One day has gone through you, in you. You are just one substratum for that day. Because the seer will not be inside the scene. If space is the scene, I cannot be inside space. Oh, you have heard this? If you have not heard, I can't help it. And if I am not inside the space, there is no cause of my movement. There is no cause of my coming and going. Then this body is not my body. I am not the consciousness inside the body. All the bodies are in the space and that is in me. And I am just watching as if in me nothing is happening. I hope this, I have to bring this Vedanta, I can't help it now. This is Bhagavad Gita starting. Only that Puran and all these things are so nice. Arey, where is my watch gone? Huh? Here? In the book. Oh, thank you so much. But I was so happy I can keep on talking. And give you an excuse, I can't see my watch. In Vedanta is more of realizing what I am and what I am not. It is not something which you have to do and go and find out this wrong I am holding on to. So from living to life I have to come. From knowing to the knower I am coming. No, the knower of the knower I am coming to. And this topic will be meditated upon. When they make this cement, they put cement. Next day they put water. They splash water for some. That is called curing. They cure the wall so that the cement doesn't slip down. Similarly, you again and again splash this knowledge and make it one and saturate so that this knowledge is not lost. It is making a non-losable knowledge. Like you cannot lose the knowledge, I am man or I am human being or I am a woman. I cannot lose this knowledge. This abidance is caused by investment. Investment of what? Time, attention, exclusiveness. Only one love. More I give my attention, more I give my time, more this knowledge becomes available at will, available without effort. So I get more immune to the worldly. I was telling one of the points of 8 points I told, that the world doesn't affect me that much. Why? Because that knowledge says that you are anything which is other than you will not affect you. I am not this thing. Anything you become very close to, very attached to, that affects you. But it is not a part of my I. I am not at all associated with this matter. I am totally out of this matter. The moment you are out of something, that means you grow over it. So this repetition of understanding is meditation. Repetition of understanding and abiding in the self without an outside aid. By yourself. If you are using an aid, it will become contemplation and reflection. But I am not using the notes, I am not using the book, I am just going again and again, I am bringing out the thought which I have heard from my teacher in my room all alone, and I am making it my own, owning the knowledge, internalizing the knowledge. They say when you drink water, supposing you are drinking water, you are not supposed to drink water like this. Well, then how to drink? Then how to drink? Eat the water. Means you drink like this. The water should be salivated. You are digesting the water. Eaten food doesn't give you health. Assimilated, digested food gives you health. And how do you know food is digested? After eating, you don't feel heavy, as if something is sitting somewhere. And you feel it is quite heavy. Stomach should be light. Even though we may have overeaten, but still it should be light. How is it possible you overeat and light? How is it possible? Therefore I am saying what is not possible, then why are you making it happen? Somebody said, I will make you lose weight in one day. So meaning it, he said, guy given some jeera and ajwain. And he said, tear of an eagle. Tear of an eagle, if you mix these three things and take, you will lose weight in one day. So that person said, how is it possible you get tear of ajwain is very easy, but how is it possible that I can get tear of the eagle? He said, if it is not possible, it's not possible to lose in one day. Knowledge should not be separate than me. Like when you breathe, you did like this. Now the outer air was internalized. It has gone to each and every pore of your body. It has refreshed you. So this knowledge that I am the seer, which is not traveling, which is not a part of this guy's life. First objectify your life. What you call this person, his sorrow, his joy, his son, make it from I to his, at least on the seat of meditation. What? Meditation. On the seat of meditation, at least see at this. This person was born in 1982. Then he grew up in that house. His father's name was this. His mother's name was this. He studied in that particular school. After that, he went to the college. After the college, he got this job. After the job, he had married. Acha, marriage was not a word for him, it was a sentence. So, and it's a sentence, marriage. It has marred the whole age. So, and then he used to be quite troubled in his married life. Very much. Very sleepless night he has spent. Acha? Many sleepless nights. He had a very tiring time. Oh, many times he thought of even committing suicide. Oh, yes. But ropes were not available. So, and he therefore didn't dare. Acha? But what about now? Now I think he has gone over it. It is fine. This person is better now. Acha. But he loves to have morning tea and coffee. He loves his morning tea or coffee. Hot coffee he wants. Acha. Before sleeping he takes bath. Acha, before sleeping he takes bath. Yes, because morning he has no time. He rushes to the temple. He has no time. He just puts chandan and comes. Acha. Is he happy or not happy? Occasionally he is happy, but normally he is not basically a very happy person, actually speaking. Acha. Acha, what do you have to do with this person? Nothing. But will he die? Will you die? No. How can the object die and I can die with the object? If I will die, who will see that he is dead? I am talking about this, what you call his body, not of somebody else. When you start talking to your body and your life in the third person, then that is called objectification and meditation. First step. Again in between you will forget. You objectify by talking to yourself in third person. Second step is there. After you can objectify your life, you can objectify everything outside after that. Today he got a good scolding. Today he was very upset. Today he was very happy. So what I have to do? Nothing. But he was upset. He was upset, but I was watching how upset he was. I was watching. I was quite in a bad shape today. But I said, nothing doing. You continue. You cry, you cry. I have nothing to do with this person. Let him continue as he is continuing. But is he not very close to you? No way. This distancing your whole life is called meditation, first step. Because all prarabdha comes to this body and the doer of this body, enjoyer and ego of this body. All prarabdha, all sukh dukh, you are above it. And moment you start giving time to this thinking, more you give time and more you give attention, more you will be successful in Vedantic meditation. And nobody else will know where you are suffering from, where you are enjoying from. People will only meet for half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours. All day you have to spend with your own self. ठीक है ना? Is nothing doing. Don't say I am troubled. Just say this is trouble today. This person. Moment anything happens to you, don't say me and I. When you are talking, don't say in front of everybody. In the seat of meditation. And practice it so much that after some time when you are not meditating, still that thought continues. In my vicinity there was one doctor, his name was Dr. Ramesh. So we used to go as a childhood. And when he used to listen to us, he used to always be like this. He's the nod. Very good practice he had. He said, doctor, we had a fever last night. With the fever, we had a headache. It so happened. So he slowly what happened with him? Between two patients also he continued. He said, when other patient will come, and anyway I have to nod, why not continue? So he continued. One day I said, there is no patient, still he is nodding. So the compounder said, see, it's not his problem because whole day patients are there, therefore he nods so that he doesn't have to start again. So, and ultimately it so happened, I've been telling you, when he stopped his practice, he continued nodding. So what? What you do consciously for some time, it becomes subconsciously and unconsciously. I don't know. He continued. You have to make this practice unconsciously happening. It should saturate my mind. Even like the TTs are there in the bus, they're writing the ticket. Cut. Lo bhai, take this. His son came, he said, Daddy, today is your report card, you have to sign. He said, keep on shaking. Without under you shake, I can't. My signature is not okay. I can't write. Totally on a stable desk, I cannot write. What you keep on saying this to person? Half an hour, 1 hour. It will become very spontaneous. This is the first step in meditation. Second step in meditation is, now who is this I? who was saying this is consciousness. And who, notice this, it is me. Unchanging. I am not a part of any experience. I am not a part of this whole space and Brahmanda also. Gurudev used to say, they are in me, I am not in them. This is second. I am a seer of all. And third is, they are in me, I am not in them. These three steps constitute meditation. Abidance is that is called meditation. I hope you will not forget this. If you cannot do all 24 hours, just sit for 5 minutes and enjoy this person's foolishness. Something which is too close becomes we can't see it objectively. I always say, I ask you, what is between you and me? I will tell everything except the glass. Well, in between you and me, this is the space. And supposing you have a contact lens, nobody will say the contact lens is also there with. It's very close. Something which is too close, we forget to objectify. The ability to objectify is not okay. The moment you lose objectification of something, of an object, you lose your peace of mind. You are not on the top of it. And meditation, Gurudev used to say, education makes you a literate man. Job makes you a money-earning man. But meditation makes you Superman. Education makes you literate man. Earning, job, etc. makes you decent man. Meditation makes you Superman. One line I am missing somewhere. Are you understanding? Even thinking of this also. Therefore I always say, learn to cut jokes on yourself, especially when you have failed and you are insulted. Your ego has been bruised. Somebody has said something. It is for practicing. It is not for listening in the class only. More you have to give time, more you give attention, and more you are stealing moments to practice it. To that extent, your duration, your intensity and extensity will slowly go into yourself. Sometimes, in our childhood, I see the mango was falling, big mango from the tree. It was not ripe. It was summertime. It was not ripe. Tell me what they do. What they do? They put it in some paper or something. Paper. They cover it. Why? To create warmth. And they'll keep it quietly somewhere. After 5, 6, 7 days, it ripens up. It is worth eating now. He was in meditation. Without meditating, you have no knowledge about yourself, wrong knowledge, and you got mixed. By disciple and Guru both said. So Guru said, why you talk to everybody and when I talk, you keep on objecting to me? When I interact, I mix with others, you have a lot of problem. When you mix and you talk, you have no problem. He said, bring water. So brought water. He said, put this milk in the water. He had put that milk in the water. He said, separate the milk from the water. He said, how can I separate milk from the water now? I'm not a swan or something. That Vivek I will do. He said, okay, do one thing. Lukewarm. After, put some curd into it. Let it be there for some time. He brought it. Now churn it. Some butter came out. He said, put the butter in the water. You understand now? He put the butter. Well, take the butter out of the water. So easily he took it out. He said, you are like the milk, I am like the butter. I have learned and heard for many years the Vedanta. After that, I have sat at one place and internalized it and churned all these thoughts that I have known that I have the self. Therefore, even if I go and talk with all these things, I am not affected because I know this is nothing. I don't have to do anything with this person. So money, place, husband, wife, children, they don't affect me. You are a novice. You are an amateur and highly immature. You are like you will mix, and therefore I am thinking not to mix. First become butter, then you mix. You are not fit for it. It is like the pot is there. Pot. Somebody is making mud, and from mud pot. So when it is wet, it has to be dried in the sun till it becomes firm, hard, that pot. And from that, if you fetch water, it won't. But if it is not got firm, the mud is still wet in the pot, and you put in the well, it will drown, the whole mud will melt. You are not ready to fetch water. Mr. Pot, you are not ready. You are future pot. You are pot in making. You please be ready. Don't think you can fetch water, and don't compare with that pot. That see, he is going and he's coming out. See, everybody is purchasing it as a cost. I have no cost. You will also have a cost. Please put yourself in heat and fire. The pot has to be kept in some kind of heat, and there is something called, wood and all these things. Bhatti hoti hai. It is put in the fire for a long time, then it ripens, it becomes hard. That is in meditation. Everything becomes firm in meditation. Like tiles are put many times, tiles. And they say, don't move, nobody should come here. They put some kind of, some string, no walking on these tiles, because they are not still settled. But some people still walk. Some people are best in breaking all rules. So they still walk, and supposing it tilts, then it cannot be rectified after that. If it tilts, don't walk on that tile. It will take 24 hours, something like that, or 12 hours. After that, you can. Even elephant stands, it will be fine. Similarly, your mind is not settled. I want, like the pot has to go in the fire. Like the milk has to be curdled, and it has to be sit quietly for some time. Don't go and shake all the time. When the curd is there in the lukewarm milk, you have to let it go. After that churning, you have to do. You do it for years together. And after that, you discover the self-knowledge. That is called meditation. Then if you go out, you mix, it doesn't matter after that. It doesn't matter. Somebody will praise you, somebody will good, bad, doesn't matter. But he's so nice, he loves me. Let us all live together. Chalo bhai, hum tum saath rahenge. Ye sab nahi aayega. Butter will not say to the pani, let me live together. Butter knows that I am Butteranand. And it doesn't matter. He is pani. Hum Butteranand hai. Raho na ho. My existence is not. But that milk easily mixes so fast. Similarly, mind is not matured. It is mixing at a wrong thing. And therefore, even if you have the knowledge, you have to allow the knowledge to stabilize, put in the heat, remain quiet, go and sit with yourself, talk to yourself in the Vedantic language. This body is flesh and bones. Don't say to somebody else, hey, your body is of flesh and bones. Don't say like that. Somebody introduced some Swamiji. Well, this Panch Mahabhut is my husband. So Swami said, what about you? If this Panch Mahabhut is your husband, you also Panch Mahabhut? This 5 element is my husband. Hey, earth, water, fire, come here. You cannot say like that. Vedanta is meant to talk to yourself first. Once you talk to yourself in Vedantic language, and you can see yourself, please note, don't start at a bad day. Bank balance is increased when you have good money coming. That is the time to increase your bank balance. And then the rainy day, when it is sometime, then that bank balance can help you out. Today you are sad and you want to practice Vedanta, kuch nahi hoga. Already mind is off today. You have no investment done in the bank that you can go inside and say, see, you are seer. I will say, seer, but maring usko, he troubled me so much, I tell you, one day I will take his head and turn it like that. And like they turn and pluck out the fruit, I'll plug and throw it. Nonsense. Enough of his nonsense. I cannot take it anymore. Either he will live or I will live. We cannot live on the same place. In the same planet, we cannot live. Huh? Still planet also we cannot live. Forget our house. Donkey. I tell you here, fed up I'm this person. He eats like a egg. He eats like a pig. Acha? Huh? All the time talks like a dog. Acha? And getting fed like a buffalo. He's cunning like a jackal. Arey, but you are seer, you are Chaitanya. Arey, bhai, don't talk about Vedanta all the time. Every morning I'm listening to Vedanta. Why are you bringing Vedanta now? Arey, but you need now more. It is when you have not practiced, when your business was good, better to invest at that time. When you are not having a good business today now you are going to the bank and saying, please give me. He said, where is your FD? You have not done any FD. So when you are happy, when your time is good, in the morning, evening, try to contemplate on these facts and increase your investment. Because in any time it may be required. You don't know, some bad news may come, some bad prarath may come. Or I get overexcited, or somebody passes away, or somebody is not understanding. When you understand, then meditative life has a meaning. I'm just talking about meditation. Is it clear? So 3 steps we saw. Seeing this body and this person's life in third person. Number 2, I am the seer of all. And number 3, all world is in this seer. Because seer cannot be inside seen. If seer is inside seen, seer will become seen of some other seer. Then how do you know that seer is inside seen? Then seer will become smaller than the seen. This chapter has 47 verses. First 9th verses are Bahirang Sadhanani. First 9th verses and 16th and 17th verses. 10 plus 2. Well, 10 plus 2. What is it? Metric. No, not that plus 2. 10 plus 2 is 12. First 9th and 16th and 17th verse, they are Bahiranga Sadhanani. They tell you how to see your profession, possession, family, body, so that they are not a block, they are the stepping stones for meditation. From 10 shlok to 15 shlok is Antaranga Sadhanani. Inner adjustment you are doing. Desh, Kal, Vastu, etc. 10 to 15th shlok. So, okay, 17. Then 16th to 32nd shlok, Dhyan Swarupam and Dhyan Phalani. Okay. I'll come back to it. I have already told that. And in between 20th to 23rd shlok, 7 definition of Nirvikalp Samadhi was there. Then 33rd shlok to 36th shlok, Dhyan Vignani. Vigna are there. 33rd to 36th. 37 to 45th shlok is Yog Bhrashta. Yog Bhrashta. And 46 and 47 shlok is conclusion. So how many subjects? 7. 7 topics are there. So first is qualification for meditation. Second is, that is called Dhyan Yogita. Second is, Yogyata. So Yogyata is first. Second is sadhana. Dhyan, antarang sadhana. And third is process of meditation. Dhyan swarupa. And dhyan vishaya. Then dhyan vigna, obstacle. Then dhyan phalam, benefits. And last is yog brashta. I think 7 topics may be there around if you broadly divide this chapter. This whole chapter was taken in 4 classes. Imagine, when they heard her, you are taking 18 chapter in 18 days, all used to laugh a lot on me. Well, how is it possible? How you cannot take 18 chapter in 18 days? And everybody was asking, can you complete 18? Really, it is like that? I said, I will not speak. Behind me, somebody else is there. I don't come alone in my class. And God is not with me. I am with God. So there is somebody else. And by God's grace, every chapter was taken in satisfactory mode, more or less. Each and every shlok was almost touched. What is the main point in that shlok? And what really Gita says? Again coming back, Dhyan Yogata, that means the preparation for meditation, qualification for meditation. Then Dhyan Sadhanani, then qualification for meditation. Preparation for meditation, sadhana, antarang sadhana, what I said. Dhyan Swarupam was there, Dhyan Vishayam was there, then Dhyan Phalam was there. Then after that, Dhyan Vigna was there. And then Yog Brashta. So this topic we were seeing. We had completed 29 slok, 30 slok, 30th. So 31st onwards I will be going on. 31st and 32nd is only on Dhyan Phalam only. And after that will come Dhyan Vigna, 33rd onwards to 36 will be Vigna of the Dhyan. I'll try to go faster. This I am not saying. So, so see how beautiful is this. Anything is very beautiful. Only when you have the way of seeing it. If you don't have a way, even the most beautiful can become ugly. Moment you are in something and seeing, then you have lost the power of being free from that. Live a life so that you are free totally and you are settled at all time. No future fear, no past regret, no anxiety, nobody outside influencing me. And this is possible only when I understand my own self and learn to abide into by 3 steps which we will see from tomorrow. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah. Hari